Hello. Welcome back to our channel. We haven't vlogged in a little bit. Anyways, it is Sunday. It is the end of September in Sydney, and Dana and I both have the day off, so we were thinking of going somewhere.
Today, we are gonna go on a day trip. Most weekends we find ourselves hanging around the Sydney area because there's so many beaches you can go to, so we can fill our weekends pretty easily and do new things. But we found like we've checked a lot of the boxes around Sydney, so we want to venture out just a little bit more.
So we are going to Palm Beach.
Not Florida.
Yeah, we're going to Palm Beach, New South Wales. It's like an hour drive up the coast, so it's almost 9 a.m. here. We've rented a car. We're gonna drive up for the day. It's more of like a beachside town from what we gather, so just a little bit of hiking, walking around, sitting on the beach. It's a little overcast today, so hopefully it clears up along the way, but just something different to do, so yeah.
Follow along.
See you there. Dane has grabbed his morning coffee, and now we're off to go get the car. We are about 30 minutes outside of Palm Beach. It's about an hour drive and 40 kilometers maybe from Sydney. Dane is our driver though. And in Australia, we do drive on the opposite side of the road. So we drive on the left side of the road, but the right side of the car. The more you know. We basically made it to Palm Beach now. Dane's just running to the bathroom, but I wanted to show you what we usually do on our drives. So we have this book. It's called The Hard Questions. It's got all these different chapters about conversational questions to talk about children, family, community, friends, money, things that may not come up in your relationship, questions to get to know each other. So we highly recommend it. You can get it on Amazon. We made it to Palm Beach. How was the drive, babe?
It was great. I had to
slept the whole way.
Yeah.
We are at Governor Phillip Park because the Sunday market is on. It only happens the fourth Sunday of every month, so luckily we picked the right day and we're gonna go see some of the treats and stalls that they have. We just made it to Palm Beach. We're at the market and I just got a juice from the fresh fruit juice stand. It's super good. Came to the market and I am a shopaholic, so I bought myself an Australian hat from our friend Chris at the hat shop.
That's nice. Super pretty.
We just finished walking through the market in Palm Beach. I've come out with my new purchase. Now we're about to go do the lighthouse walk.
We are walking to right there. Am I getting it?
No.
Last time we did it, we had a massive detour, and an hour-ish walk took 2 hours, it felt like. But this time, we've learned from our mistakes, and we're gonna conquer this.
We've started the lighthouse walk. We didn't realize that it's complete sand. Hopefully it's not like this the whole way. Don't wear open-toed shoes or heels. Hopefully we make it to the top.
Hopefully we're on the right path. I'm on the eye for magpies because I got swooped yesterday.
Talk to us.
Yesterday, I was walking to the gym. I was looking down my phone and all of a sudden I just smack right across the side of the face. And then I look over and there's a magpie. Smoked me. Didn't stay long enough for me to go back.
Fight back?
So I kept walking and then all of a sudden I just feel blood trickling down my eye. It caught me right in the eyebrow. I've now declared war on the magpies.
We are headed to the lighthouse. Also, just so you know, you can't bring your dogs on the walk. We are starting the actual ascent.
Now we have to make a big decision. Do we want grade 3 or grade 2?
So you have two options to get up. We are now ascending the hiking trail. We chose grade 3. We don't really look like we're going for a hike. It probably took 10, 15
10
minutes
minutes, yeah.
to walk up. It's a little steep, but you only elevate 60 meters, so it's not too bad. And the view from here is beautiful. Here's their little information board because there's whales that come around this area throughout the year. They say that now they're actually heading back to Antarctica, so you may see some. Now we found this off the beaten track trail. We're not sure where it leads to. We made it to whatever destination this destination is.
Destination by DJ.
Our public service announcement is that this is the trail that you walk on. You're kind of in between bushes and rocks. Not the best if you have a stroller. They don't give a lot of warnings for that. It's a very steep steps up and not a very flat or wide path. Made it to the lighthouse. We did it. It's worth it, honestly. If you're able to do a little bit of a hike, definitely come up. The views are beautiful from up here. We're on the way down the mountain, so we can... Alas, we've made it down. And now we're going for lunch.
Now we're going for lunch.
Jane's thrilled because we thought we were going the wrong way, and finally we see a sign that points us in the direction of something we know. He's a bit of a gloater. He'll have his hands up for the rest of the day.
I didn't have trust for a while, but I deliver.
Now we're walking to go get lunch. I think we're gonna go to Dunes. It's right next to where the farmer's market was. We've stopped for lunch. We wanted to go to the Dunes restaurant, but it was full. So a little bit of advice if you're planning to come here and want to try that restaurant, make a booking. So we ended up getting Dunes kiosk instead. Bon appetit. We have just finished lunch. We went back to the car and changed into our swimsuits, and now we are walking over to the beach. And we're gonna go lay by the water, play some games, and hang out for a little bit. Made it to the beach. We are on Palm Beach, in Palm Beach. Now it's the afternoon, the sun is out, and we're gonna find a spot along the sand and just hang out for a little while.
What's been your favorite part about the day so far?
Probably the hike down the mountain. Or the market. I really like the market. God, that's a hard question.
I know.
What's been your favorite part?
I'd say the walk down it as well, because when you walk up...
Copycat.
Well, when you walk up, you're not facing the water or the beach, so you don't get much of a view. Like, you have to turn around for it. Whereas when you're coming down, the entire time you're looking out into the water, into the beach. That was nice.
In Australia, a lot of the beaches have what they call rips, so where the current kind of changes direction and it creates a lot of pull in the water, and it's actually pretty dangerous. Even if you're a confident swimmer, it's pretty easy to lose your footing in the water, so they always have up flags on the beach that kind of indicate where it's safe to swim. So if ever you come to Australia, you want to look for the red and yellow flags, and you want to swim in between the red and yellow flags. That's the safest part of the beach to swim in, and they change it sometimes throughout the day. So sometimes when you first get to the beach, it's in one location, and then as the currents change and the winds change, they'll end up having to move the flags.
Don't surf in between the flags though.
It's pretty warm now, but the UV is only about 3. We don't know how much color we'll get, but we're just gonna hang out here. We brought a game with us, and we're just gonna chat and enjoy the view. We're gonna clean up and head home now. It's getting a little cool and it's almost 4 o'clock, so the sun will probably set in about an hour and a half. We may do a couple stops along the drive at some of the other beaches and hot spots around the area just to see what else is around here, and then go home, cook some some dinner, and then probably just hang out, watch a movie, and go to bed. But yeah, this was Palm Beach. We loved it. We would totally come back. We are headed home now. We spent the better part of 6 hours there today, and it was amazing. You could definitely go for a little bit longer if you had the time, but I feel like we got through everything that we were keen to do, which was the walk up to the lighthouse, laying on the beach, going to the market.
We're gonna stop at some beaches on the way home, but we thought we were just at beaches.
I would say most of the stops are actually a lot closer to Palm Beach, specifically Newport. So Newport is just before Palm Beach. It's a bit more of a town. Like Palm Beach felt very much like the beach, a few restaurants and houses. Newport looks like it's got a few more shops, a bit of a walking street. There's also Bigelow or Bigaloo Beach, Whale Beach. So there's a ton of beaches right in and around the Palm Beach area. We felt they all kind of looked the same, and we were in Palm Beach specifically for all the other activities, and Palm Beach, the actual beach, was sort of right there in the midst of things. So that's where we ended up going. We have made it back home.
And we figured out that I have been sunburned.
You can't really, well actually I think you can. He's been super burnt. His face is a little crispy as well. We usually look at the UV index, and today it was only 3, which is not super high. We did have sunscreen on our face, but we probably should have reapplied, and especially when we were hiking, and we were pretty exposed the whole day to the elements.
Never underestimate the sun. Never estimate the power of the ocean, and never underestimate the power of the sun.
Yeah, and we are making dinner. We're gonna have a green chicken. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed our little mini day trip vlog. We're heading to bed now, so we just wanted to do a little recap. We loved Palm Beach. We were commenting on how it's super similar to Byron Bay. So if ever you're in Sydney and you don't have time to go out to Byron Bay, but you want to experience a quaint little beach town, this is a really close alternative. It was super beautiful, and we really enjoyed our few hours out there today. Thanks for watching our vlog. Again, if you made it this far, we appreciate it, and we'll hope to make more in the future as we go on different trips. So hopefully another one comes soon, but we'll see when we see you. Bye.